afternoon.
Whoa.
Good afternoon. We're starting a podcast right now. Good afternoon. We're Flipper Flicks. I'm Adam.
I'm Sam.
I'm Tim.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. I'm gonna start using that with people.
Yeah. I said that too. I was like, I'm going to start using good afternoon.
But now everybody's gonna know because there's no way
Yeah.
people
Oh, yeah.
haven't watched this. So
Oh,
it's
yeah.
Yeah.
like I seriously am gonna start saying that to people though.
So, yeah, we watched Spirited this week
Yes.
We did.
on Apple TV, if you're fancy enough to have it. I do actually like Apple TV.
I love Apple TV.
Apple TV and HBO seem to make the best.
Yeah. If I got rid of the rest of my
Good
streaming
quality,
services,
yeah.
I would still have shit to watch.
I can't get rid of the other ones because I have very specific
Needs.
Like It's
stupid
Always
things
Sunny
I
in
watch.
Philadelphia.
Always Sunny,
Oh, that's
Trailer
true.
Park Boys, fucking Workaholic. I watch trash TV like crazy. Like
Well,
I
Sunny
call
is
it trash
not
TV,
trash.
but it's not trash.
Yeah.
It's trash TV is actually like those.
It's reality TV. Trash TV is reality TV.
Trash TV is reality TV, but that's like my reality TV, right? Like that's what I literally just have on all the time. So
Tim
I can't
lives
get rid
in
of
It's
just
Always
all of it.
Sunny.
It
That's
just-
his
I
reality.
seriously do. Yeah,
I mean, we
pretty
do
much.
too. Like,
Don't tell people that.
Yeah.
All right. So the synopsis for this one, which by the way, did you read it? Well, you watched the trailer, Tim.
So, yeah, which is a first.
Yeah. So
He watched the trailer.
and we didn't.
I know.
But this would have told us way more, Sam.
Oh, okay.
Musical version of Charles Dickens' story of a miserly misanthrope who is taken on a magical journey.
So, A Christmas Carol.
Yeah, Christmas
That's
Carol.
weird because the one I have is very different.
What does it say?
Imagine Charles Dickens' heartwarming tale of a Scrooge visited by 4 ghosts on Christmas Eve, but funnier, and with Will Ferrell, Ryan Reynolds, and Octavia Spencer. Also, huge musical numbers. Okay, we're asking a lot. Maybe just watch the trailer.
Where are you reading it from?
Just from the app. From
Apple TV
yeah.
won't download on my phone.
Wah, wah.
wah, wah.
Well, hey, I mean, that Apple TV synopsis would have made me watch it.
Would
We're
it
asking
really?
for a lot.
Oh
Okay,
yeah, it
like
was a bit. It was a bit sassy. It's like Atlanta's. So Atlanta, have you ever seen that show, Tim?
No.
So Atlanta has like the sassiest, like
summaries for
Summaries
their
for the show.
episodes.
Huh.
It's great.
I'm gonna pull one up. You guys keep chatting real quick.
But yeah, I mean, I will say, like, I know we kind of already went over our expectations, but did you hear anything about this movie, either of you?
No.
Because I was
Nope.
like, I expected a bunch of people to watch it and to hear about it, but I didn't.
It literally just came out of nowhere, it felt like.
I know.
Like, I saw it, like, I saw the preview for it or whatever, maybe a week before it came out or something.
Yeah.
Or I don't even, because I don't remember when we talked about it. But
don't know.
I swear it was like, it could have been maybe a month or so.
It
but
was
felt like
October.
was
We
very
talked
short.
about it in October.
So yeah, I mean, roughly a month or so.
Yeah.
But I swear I just like saw it and I was like, what the hell, you know? And then I completely forgot about it because that's how my brain works until we talked about it again. But
I remember. So I learned about it from. There's this weird TikTok challenge. I'm not on TikTok, but it made it like into Reddit and whatnot.
You know a lot of the TikToks?
I do not know a lot about the TikToks, but it made it onto like Reddit and Imgur. And there's this video of the Micah's Grace Kelly challenge where they sing it and then they sing over, like they like ad lib over themselves and like keep adding different octaves. And Ryan Reynolds is doing it. And then out of nowhere, Will Ferrell's face just comes in like in the corner of the screen and just does the high part. And then Ryan Reynolds is like, what? And I was like, why the hell are these two together? So I found out that there was a Christmas movie coming.
Yeah, but that was a long time ago. That was like
That was
August or
2021.
something. It was a long time ago.
It was 21.
There you go.
All right, here's that Atlanta one, Tim. This man earned broke as hell. How are you going to go out on a date with no money? These Atlanta dudes trifling. But okay, Paperboy might really be about that life, though.
It sounds like our summaries. If you've ever
Yeah.
read our episode summaries, it's very
yeah,
similar.
I'm like, what the fuck?
Like, I don't know why. They just make me, like, chuckle. Like, I'm just sitting there. I went through and read all of them. Like, they don't actually tell you about the episode. Like, they
Right.
do, but it's, like, commentating on the episode.
Yeah. But anyway, so this movie starts out with some broom ball.
Fuck yeah, broom ball.
I took broom ball in
Whoa.
college.
I played broom ball in college.
Mm-hmm.
Tim's like, I don't even know what that is.
Yeah, I don't really. Yeah.
It's a broom and a ball, and you're on ice.
Yeah.
There you go. You're caught up.
Boom.
It's very hard.
It's not hard.
It's not hard.
It sounds like a layman's version of hockey.
Pretty
it
much.
was.
But you get these special shoes that kind of like suction cup to the ice. They're like. So
Or
it's
you're
like-
me who
Okay.
just wore their sneakers and just would run as fast as you could on ice, and then it was like,
Did you fall on your ass?
not one, only one time
I was like, when
for
I
an
didn't
entire season.
wear the special shoes, I fell all day, every day.
I mean, it is ice, right? So,
Exactly. Not very coordinated.
Yeah.
It is amazing. Came from Canada.
So anyway, they redeemed this lady with broom ball.
Yeah, that's how she was redeemed, through broom ball.
She must be from Minnesota.
Oh yeah, Minnesota.
Soda.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. Oh, we going to bring back the Midwestern accent.
Nope.
No.
Didn't mean to do that.
Oh, don't you know?
I
skip
think
back,
you did.
skip back.
Oh yeah. The one thing this
Where's
movie
the
really
act forward
confused
one?
me was they could only redeem one per year.
I know.
That was fucking weird.
Yeah. Well,
But-
it makes sense.
It's a lot of
right?
work to like
Oh yeah.
research their heartstring moment and all
I
that.
love that though. It's like they're
they
like the
go
behind the
through-
scenes bit.
yeah.
It's like it's. I was very eager to see what they were gonna do with this because I was like, okay, they're not gonna keep it normal, right? It's not gonna be the normal storyline where it's just like
I was happy
face
about that.
value.
Mhm.
Yeah, I was. That's what I was really hoping for with this movie is that they were gonna change it up a little bit, and I think they did it well. I think they did.
Oh,
I
yeah.
think they did. I mean, especially it being the musical that it was. But I was just gonna say, how long did it take you guys to figure out that
He was
Will
Scrooge.
Ferrell was Scrooge?
It was when he was in the room with all of the redeemed people at the beginning, and they like pan over to Scrooge, and he's
Did they
like
even
looking
pay?
at
I
him.
didn't even
It
see
was-
that.
Well, it doesn't
Only-
say Scrooge, but you like see his hair. He's like a statue.
Yeah.
Do you
It was
remember
my
that?
Well,
son-
they also say there's only been one other time, unredeemable. You know.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but that was after he
Oh,
like
yeah.
goes and
Right,
visits
yeah, but it was
the-
pretty obvious that he was
Yeah.
gonna be Scrooge, like
Yeah.
the whole time. Like, okay, come on, this is obviously Will Ferrell Scrooge. Like, come on.
I had it written down by that, like after they like saved the broom ball lady.
Yeah, because he like goes into that room.
Yeah, when he goes to the hall
yeah,
of
he
redeemed.
goes straight to the yeah.
And I was like, he's Scrooge.
Another one.
And Sam's
redeemed.
like,
yeah,
I did I ruin it for you by saying that, or does it like slap you in the face with it like 2
I
minutes
feel
later?
like it slaps you in the face based
Yeah.
on Tim's comment too. Like pretty much right when he finds Ryan Reynolds, and then there's only been one
Yep.
other redeemed. You're like, okay, like that's
well, clearly,
yeah.
yeah. and he's talking about like from the very beginning. They're like, why don't you retire already or whatever, you know?
Yeah.
And I was like, wait, so is he like holding a position up so other people could go back and live again? And that's why these people keep telling him to retire, but then other people are telling him not to.
Yeah.
So I
it
was
was
very
weird.
confused by that.
Yeah. Well, and when he's talking about his life too, he's like, he tells you what like year he's from and like how he didn't have indoor
Right.
plumbing and all that. And that's pretty early too. So
I
like
love
if you're
that,
paying
yeah.
attention, like you know he's screwed.
Yeah,
Can
it's
I
very
do
clear.
this more than once? Can I do this at least once a month?
Well, no, he
Shower?
says I'm gonna shower at least once a month or something.
Yeah,
like that,
that's what I
doesn't
was saying.
he? Yeah,
Yeah.
Look
Yeah,
out,
buddy.
world! I shower monthly.
monthly. Yeah.
What did you think of Jacob? Jacob Marley. He was like the head. Haunter.
Fantastic.
His fucking
Fantastic.
voice.
Yeah.
Holy shit, he was great. And I loved. I'm gonna geek out about this, but when he's singing to Ryan Reynolds or whatever, and he's got the chains, and he's like, "Oh fuck," and he like drops them all. And he
Yeah.
like starts. I love that because it's a completely different take on it. Because you could tell it's kind of like being fun with it, but still sticking to the story. You know what I mean? I don't know.
Mhm.
I absolutely love that entire theme. Like feel.
It's
of
not
this movie. It was
forcing the
very,
musical, but it is.
right. It's not forcing any of it, but and then it's like not like forcing the classic storyline either. It has its own sort of pacing and you know, and vibe. But yeah,
The dude who plays him though, he's played the Grinch. Like he does Broadway. That's
he
his
looks
thing.
very familiar.
He looks
but
familiar, but he's not in much acting wise, like in
I
film.
swear his voice is very known.
Right? But so he's the Grinch in Dr. Seuss's How the Grinch Stole Christmas. Like all
Okay.
these are on Broadway. He does
Yeah.
Scar in The Lion King.
Wow.
Fucking makes sense for that.
Yeah, no, I can see that now.
Yeah.
Lumiere, he does Ebenezer Scrooge in A Christmas Carol.
There you go.
He's Brutus in Julius Caesar. Like, the guy's done a lot on Broadway.
Nice.
Yeah.
Look at him.
But fucking that, I don't know, his voice. Was good.
Yeah.
I like that. It seemed like Brian and Will were singing their own. You know what I mean? Like,
They were.
It was actually them. Yeah.
Yeah, they
So I
just
thought that was great.
they did the thing where they sing in the background and they just lip sync.
Right. They sing. Yeah. Essentially,
Which
makes
will-
so much sense. Like,
Yeah.
just- why wouldn't you do that? Like, I don't know. It would have been irritating
shots fired at Sonny.
Well, no, I'm just saying.
I know.
In the aspect of a movie, it's just
It has to be easier.
exactly. It's less demanding on the person, or like, and then take after take. So say you screw up, you just expelled so much energy doing that.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Having to do it again, you know how much longer it would take to film. So, no, I have
Yeah.
much respect.
Two
for it.
things I have to
not
sing
fast.
and dance.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. It just makes
Yeah.
And when they're doing one of the musical numbers, they pause and they're like, "Was that Judi Dench?"
Yeah.
That what Judi
It
Dench
was
walks
Judi
by.
Dench,
Yeah, she
yeah.
walks by.
Yeah, that was amazing.
There was a few things where like they did callbacks. So like Jacob is seen talking to like a character dressed as the Grinch.
Yeah.
Will Ferrell's talking to Buddy the elf.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Yep. Yep.
You look stupid. Whoa, you can't just say that. There
I know.
there was so many good like dialogues like that. Like I tried to write some of them down. Like at one point he calls him a butt crack.
Yes.
And he tells him to like shut your stupid face. And then you've been Christmas Carol,
Carol,
bitch.
bitch.
I was
Yeah,
like,
bitch.
there's just so much good like little things.
Oh, it's fantastic.
Tracy Morgan. You've been Christmas Carol,
Yes.
bitch.
Yeah.
As
Bon
soon as I heard him,
appetit.
it was great. How come I'm the guy that only points? I never can say
Oh,
anything.
yeah.
Did you like look at his hands? Like the bones were so long for his fingers.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
super long.
They were
yeah.
made to point.
Yeah.
Yeah,
True story.
he's the pointer guy.
He's never been able to talk before. Even
Yeah.
Christmas Past was surprised.
Yeah.
She slept with him so fast.
That was great.
Yeah, you're gonna need to take over for me. What did you do? I slept with him.
Oh my
But like,
gosh.
I didn't.
Yeah.
Let's
and,
keep it on the hush.
and then he was like, I just gotta orient myself. I usually don't do this part of the job.
Yeah,
When he's
I
like
gotta,
in the
figure this out.
past. Yeah.
I was gonna say I like how they he calls the scene. Hey, can we get C-143?
Yeah,
Alright.
I love that. But I mean, I don't know. I loved how Ryan too, like in the beginning, just calls it off the bat though. I
Yeah,
can't
Yeah.
remember his character's name, but he
Clint.
calls it off. Clint, that's right. And he's just like along for the ride. He's just like whatever, like fucking whatever. Oh yeah.
Except for the transitions. That shit was alarming. That would be so alarming.
Oh, yes.
He's like, they work so hard on
They
the
work
transitions.
so hard on those. Why do you not have to go through them? Well, what do you think of his name? Robert C. Fisherman Pratt.
It was fine.
That's great.
I just
Yeah.
thought it was hilarious. Like he's talking to Octavia
Yeah.
Spencer's character, Kimberly, and who I always love her in movies.
Mhm.
But she's like Roberto, not even Robert, Roberto C. Fisherman
Yeah.
Pratt, because he was trying to think of another R name earlier.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, and then doesn't Christmas Past say that's too many names?
That's too
Like-
many.
Too many names. Yeah.
Well, at first he says just Roberto.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why Roberto?
Why not? It's great. I really like the scene though. Gosh, I'm like drawing a blank on it a little bit. I watched it kind of a long time ago, but
Around Halloween.
they're like it's no. Well, Scrooge and Clint are like fighting, right?
Mhm.
And then Scrooge is kind of like going off screen, and then he comes back and he says, "Go!" He like yells at him.
Yeah.
I know, he's just like
I love
so
that
upset.
He gets just so pissed at him. He's go here.
Yeah, I think I remember that scene because he was like talking to Ryan, and Ryan's like, "What? You think I'm gonna be all intrigued to go through that door or whatever?"
Right.
And then like he's like, "God damn it!"
But he like yells at him. I love
Yeah.
it. He's like hard yells at him.
Yeah, And there's a couple of other spots that are really funny. Like, I think it's towards the beginning when they're still getting, like, acquainted with each other. But at one point, Will Ferrell, like, pauses it so he can slap him. And then he restarts
yes.
it. And he's like, oh, what happened? Like,
What is that? Oh,
I
why
love
is my
that.
face on fire?
Yeah, he's like, why is my He literally just pauses and slapped him. Oh my god, it was great.
oh, man.
Oh, I got another line in the film that Tracy Morgan, like, Christmas Yet to Be. He's like, it's weird to see a Canadian without gloves. Because they were talking about the Vancouver guy, like, hotel.
Yeah,
Is that where Ryan Reynolds is from? I know he's Canadian.
I'm pretty sure.
That would make sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would make sense.
Which was your favorite song? Good Afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Yeah.
100%.
Same.
Story of Your
It's
Life
so-
was
it's
pretty
so
good,
good.
too.
Yeah, I mean, they were all great. Like, I can't think of one that I disliked at all.
Yeah, there was Good Afternoon was very catchy, and then the reprise of the Christmas morning feeling or whatever at the end was good. But there was one that I was singing. We had it on for 5 minutes and we had to pause it because I had to like go get a drink or something. And I had walked away and I was already like singing it,
She
and
was
I don't
singing it so
remember which
fast.
one that was, but I liked that one too. It was towards the beginning.
Yeah.
Of the film.
Musicals are
Well,
just
the good-
catchy.
Yeah.
Yeah. The Good Afternoon one actually, for some reason, had like the same catchiness as the Hamilton, the one with the King,
The King
George.
George.
Oh yeah, you'll
Yeah.
be back.
It
Yeah.
kind of was
You'll
like,
be
it
back.
like had the same sort of.
Back again.
Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah.
But Good Afternoon.
And I actually think the poster that we were talking about in the expectations is from Good Afternoon because they kind of like hunch over and like stop.
Yeah, they're like-
They're doing the tap dance battle.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
I
they're
think that's
dancing,
probably
yeah.
what it's from.
What'd you think of
Probably.
the tap dance battle?
It's
Oh,
fantastic.
man. I always want to learn to tap dance when I see shit like that.
Now Hugh
Tap
Jackman would have wrecked those two.
Mhm.
Oh, absolutely. I wish he would just like cameoed like across
Yeah.
screen. That would
Would've
have
been
been amazing. I'm surprised he wasn't in this, to be honest. Like just briefly, like some kind of cameo. I'm surprised
Yeah.
he wasn't.
There, he just is
But
such a
I'm sure he's just
good
super
tap
busy.
dancer.
Yeah.
Damn professional tap dancer. Still wild to see him live tap dancing to Thunderstruck. And Sam has looked up that video to watch it on YouTube's.
Yeah. It makes me want to tap dance.
There's a lot of things like that. I've always been like, Rocky always makes me want to box. And,
Yeah, there you go. I can see
certain
that.
football movies always make me want to play football.
Top Gun
and,
makes you want to be a
yeah,
pilot.
Not play volleyball?
Yeah, it's just all sorts of.
Ooh, that's
Ooh,
true.
I do like volleyball. It's true.
Oh my gosh. No, I know what you mean.
I liked at the end how they answered my "you can only redeem one person a year"
Mhm.
question with Ryan Reynolds being like, "Yeah, we're gonna do like 7.
Yeah.
We're expanding."
We're expanding.
Yeah, well, it just makes sense with his character, right? Because it's like
He's very like
you kind of had the idea that he
businessy.
was going to take over because they were kind of hinting at Scrooge getting
just
getting
passing it
his
up.
life or yeah.
I-
But
I love how they make fun of Scrooge for living 3.5 weeks longer.
Yeah.
I
Like
mean-
anybody could change for 3.5
Yeah,
weeks.
he was like, wait, you didn't? Yeah.
And then he lived like 3 seconds longer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like after he redeemed himself.
Yeah.
Yeah. That hits you like right in the feels when he actually dies.
Yeah,
You're like,
pretty
oh
rough. You're
man.
like,
Dude,
oh,
he went
no.
flying.
Yeah.
He did.
He-
I can't say it wasn't unexpected, but yeah.
Yeah. I think I was more sad for Will Ferrell because I was like, oh no, now he's gonna be by himself.
But they were
they
able
just became
to
bros.
but then they were able to hang out at the end and I was like,
Mhm.
all right, I'm cool with this
I
now.
thought that was great. He was
Yeah.
like, I need your help, buddy. And he's like, right there. You see that heart line?
Oh, and when the kids jump through him, never gets
Oh,
old.
yeah.
yeah.
Like because he's a ghost of Christmas
Right.
past.
Mm-hmm.
Got his late sister a job there too.
True.
You think he ever talks to Owen?
Who's Owen?
Owen's his brother,
Oh,
the dude with the ponytail.
he was good. Much better person than Clint. So maybe.
Oh yeah, he seemed like he never had his life together. Like I think you were supposed to assume he didn't have his life together.
Yeah, but what if he secretly does? Because it
Yeah,
seems
'cause,
like,
like-
he did.
Yeah, because people with long hair can have their life together.
Yeah, apparently.
I
Yeah.
know.
If
Because
you say so.
whoa, shots fired at
I
me.
think we both had long hair. You've had longer, but
I cut 16
although I
inches
wouldn't
off.
say I have mine together.
Well, would you prefer? Okay, so Christmas spirit. Here we are, spirited.
Mhm.
Hot cocoa or eggnog?
Hot cocoa.
Yeah, cocoa. I
Hot
like
cocoa as well.
chocolate.
I don't like eggnog.
I don't mind eggnog, but I really have to be in the mood for it.
Mhm.
But I also like dark chocolate over regular chocolate. But hot cocoa is like if it's
Wait,
cold out, I'm drinking hot chocolate.
Tim
It's
likes
like
a
part of
bitter
it.
drink.
Shocking.
I know.
Whoa.
Whoa, like
One of my favorite
whoa.
coffees right now is a dark hot chocolate with espresso added.
Ooh, that sounds good.
Sam, what'd you do with
It's
your hot
fucking
cocoa this morning?
great.
I put
Not your hot
the
cocoa, but your coffee.
peppermint frosty in my coffee. It was so
Gross!
good. Oh yeah, you hate peppermint.
Oh,
It was
I
so
forgot
good
about
though.
that.
For anybody that actually likes peppermint, it was so good. Would
Oh, yeah.
recommend.
Tim hates peppermint. I'm gonna just send him a giant barrel of peppermints.
Do it.
That's disgusting.
Well, I would like you guys to rank the outfits. So I feel like Will Ferrell's Slytherin type outfit. Are you wearing that, or are you wearing Ryan Reynolds' gold sequin suit situation from the convention
When
where
he
he's like
comes,
convincing people?
I'll go Slytherin on that one.
Oh, you don't want the gold
I gotta
sequins.
look up. Hold on.
I can't remember it, so I'm just going with Will Ferrell's.
It's literally just like gold
False.
sequins.
I'm going with Ryan
Are you
Reynolds'
talking about?
Santa Claus outfit from the poster.
He's like in the Christmas tree convention, and he like changes suits like 3
Is
different
it
times. He's in
before
like
or
a white
after?
one, a gold one, and a
Oh,
black one.
yeah. I know what you're talking about. Yeah, because he like transitions a couple times.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I mean, I love them both, but I gotta go with Ryan Reynolds. I just that look is just so cocky and stuff, and it just fits his character. So I mean, they both fit well, but I feel like his just fits the character so like just nails it right
Yeah,
over and over. And
definitely.
then the Santa Claus bit that he has with the
Mm-hmm.
yeah, like Adam was saying, I gotta go with his over.
No
Yeah,
Slytherin.
Slytherin is fantastic. But
Yeah, the leather jacket Santa Claus looks a good look.
Oh yeah.
yeah,
I'd get that jacket.
yeah, I would too. I'm gonna buy it.
Yeah, is that around anywhere?
I
Yeah,
typically
where do I
rock
find-
I think it's a Simpsons Christmas cardigan.
Mm-hmm.
That's my normal look. That
Oh, it's a
or
pullover.
what?
It's from Dumb and Dumber.
Oh.
Pullover. It's a cardigan.
that or I have a Hawaiian shirt that's got Santa Claus on it. I rock either of those.
There you go.
Yeah.
And then I have a hat with antlers on it. No, Mickey ears or antlers or both.
Both.
And it lights up and it says
Yeah.
Merry Christmas on it. Beep 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 beep.
Mm-hmm.
Drop some money on that.
Well, how did you like Christmas Future dancing? Because I really enjoyed that. That was giving me life at the end at the big dance number. And he's just dancing with his like long bones. It's great.
Sorry, for some weird reason I was like Christmas Future dancing. Yes, he was great
Mm-hmm.
because he's yet to be.
It's like a spooky, scary skeleton dance for Halloween. I was enjoying
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
I also
That's a
loved.
good way to put it. Yeah.
Yeah, I loved how Ghost of Christmas Present had to walk around with the old school Christmas present, like torch, and he held that torch that whole time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But this isn't the ending I expected. I thought that I didn't think he was going to die. I thought he was going to make a new company that only like brought positive impact to the world, like the exact opposite of his company.
was doing.
Was interesting. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I
didn't
was going
expect
to
it
go
be
that way.
sudden. But you knew that he had to be replaced, right? Like,
Mhm.
Yeah,
so who else was it going to be is the difficult part. But
Yeah.
yet to be. I think he could have done Christmas Present.
true.
Now that he can
Actually-
talk. Yeah.
Now that he can talk.
Yeah.
Not the voice I expected. I just like how they all freaked out. You can talk.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm all set. Are you guys?
Yeah, I'm just sitting here looking at pictures of their costumes now, and I love all of them. I'm like going back and forth because Will Ferrell's like green and then black. Like,
Mhm.
oh, it's so good. Yeah, it's tough. It's very.
So
It's just
the critics for this movie gave it a 69%.
not
Nice.
dang.
Nice. Audience gave it an 80%. IMDb with a 6.6 out of 10, and Google with a 73.
I
Nice.
feel like those are low.
I
I
felt like
thought-
they
I
were
don't-
low.
Yeah.
Maybe just because of
I-
everybody that I've talked to about it, I feel like they're low. But maybe that's because they're expecting a classic version.
That's what I was gonna say. Like, I wonder if critics were like,
I want the
This is
regular
not
Christmas
true to the
Carol.
original.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
If you want the regular Christmas Carol, go watch the
Go
Muppets.
watch the regular one. Yeah.
Go watch the Muppets Christmas
Right.
Carol.
Sure.
What did the algorithm spit out for you, Tim?
It said flip on brilliant.
Brilliant.
So I mean, I put for the dialogue a 5, music a 5, the plot I put for a 4 because it was an original, but it was
There
a
you
good
go.
revamp.
Mhm.
Acting is a 5, cinematography was a 4, vibe was a 4 because, well,
It's a
uh,
vibe.
yeah, it's a vibe. Pacing is a 3.
What could have been shorter for you?
But I just think there were certain parts that like nothing was bad in my opinion, but there were parts that I was like, oh, this just kind of abruptly went to this.
Yeah.
I could
So
see
it
that.
was just like real quick, like there was things that happening, and then all of a sudden, like it was almost like it transitioned just real quickly to something. Not that it was like jarring or anything, but it was like, oh, I was in a mood, and now I'm
Now I'm not in
here.
it.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn it, it switched from that mood too quick. So, but yeah, that was the only one that I got low on it. So, I mean, I gave it. It's true. I flip it on. Yeah, I fucking loved this movie. I thought it was fantastic.
It's gonna be in your standard
I-
Christmas
yeah,
lineup.
it is. It is because
A
I mean,
musical.
in
A
I know, and I think part of it is
musical.
literally Will Ferrell and Ryan Reynolds. I mean, and
Well-
the guy who played Jacob, and all of it was really good. So,
Will
I
Ferrell
had no
wrecked it in
complaints.
Eurovision as well. So
well, yeah, of course.
like he can sing.
Mhm.
Oh, and in Step Brothers? Yeah. He sings in Step Brothers too.
Yes, he does. Yeah. Well, he's an angel above himself.
Oh yeah.
My algorithm said flip on nice work. I think
Oh,
I had some stuff that was like a little bit lower because like I liked some of the songs a lot, but some of the songs I was just like, oh, these aren't as catchy as I thought. But like I don't think
Yeah.
I don't remember my scores, but obviously I didn't rank them that low. It was probably just like some of the stuff was mid, like Tim had, and then some of the stuff was really high. So it was good. I liked it a lot. So the algorithm was correct for me.
Mine's a flip on as well. Music to my eyes. Which
That's
kind of
hilarious for this one.
I know. I didn't like it just randomly selects one of 5 depending on what bucket you landed in. Because I'm a math nerd and I coded it like that. But I liked it. Yeah. I would put it back in our standard like lineup. I don't think it's like my Christmas day. That's still It's a Wonderful Life for us.
Mhm.
Or Christmas Story.
Sure.
Go shoot your eye out, kid. We always watch that one Christmas Day.
Okay.
Ah.
Ours is It's a Wonderful Life. We watch it at midnight.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I enjoy musicals, apparently. That is what I'm learning. That I'm enjoying musicals more than I thought I would. Let's say that. But I'm probably picky about them. Like I'm not gonna go like watch. Like I don't want to see Hairspray. That one
True.
I have
Yeah.
no
Nah.
desire to see.
Nah.
Jotting that down in my brain.
I mean, I didn't have a desire to see Grease, but I enjoyed it.
Right.
go.
Exactly. So like it can happen.
Well,
Well-
and I think for me, it's like I like theater a lot. I like going to shows and stuff, but
Oh,
that's a
they're
whole
fantastic.
experience.
Yeah.
So like when it's like on TV, you kind of lose half that experience, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Kind of like, but it's still. I mean, it still can be good, obviously.
Right. And so I'm a fan of it. This was Ryan Reynolds' first musical.
Wow.
Yeah. Will
Well,
Ferrell's
it
like eighth.
shows.
Yeah, I know. Will Ferrell just was so much better.
Destroys him.
He just destroys him.
Oh my gosh.
We will be receiving a cease and desist. But yeah, that's all I got. So good afternoon.
Good afternoon
Good
and
afternoon.
happy holidays.
If you like this episode, follow us on Instagram and Twitter at FlipperFlix. I guess we don't have to say it anymore, but I'm going to do it anyway because I'm old. Follow along, see what we're doing. Interact if you'd like to.
Yeah, hit us up there. I don't know. You can also give us recommendations on other of those sites, or you can go to our website at www.flipperflix.com. Yeah, we do a couple recommendations each season, so we just love we're trying to pander right now. We're trying to get you to come to our website, give us some clicks, and recommend us a movie because, we're going to have to pick those eventually, and more the merrier, right?
Yeah.
You can also, speaking of pandering, you can also rate and review us on Apple, Spotify now. Oh, we also do polls there occasionally, so that's always fun.
Answer Adam's questions.
Answer all of my questions, God damn it.
And if you're wondering, when can I catch these fools? You can catch us at 1 p.m. Eastern on Thursdays. We're on Spotify, as Adam mentions, where he does his polls. We're on Apple, Google, Amazon. I believe you can subscribe on the various platforms, and that way you'll get like a push notification or it'll come right into your queue, so that way you don't ever have to look at the clock on Thursday. It'll just be there for you. Kitty!
Can you later? Bye later.